Hello friends, welcome to my channel History, Culture, Historiography and Research Methodology. Friends, in many universities, tourism is included as a subject of history. So today we will talk about sustainable development of tourism in India. Sustainable development of tourism in India. These days, as you all know, a debate is going on sustainable development. So, what is sustainable development? According to World Commission on Environment and Development, also known as Brundtland Report, sustainable development is development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the future generations to meet their own needs. 2017 was declared as the International Year of Sustainable Tourism for Development. Friends, sustainable development refers to a process of development in which the natural resources and environment are not depleted or degraded, but natural resources and environment are maintained as viable resources on a permanent basis for continuous future use. Thus, sustainable development of tourism implies that the natural, cultural and other resources of tourism are conserved for continuous use in future while still bringing benefits to the present society. Addressing the Global Summit on Sustainable Development on February 16, 2018, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, "Our traditional practices contribute to a sustainable lifestyle. Our goal is to be able to live up to our ancient texts which say, 'Keep pure, for the earth is our mother and we are her children.' Keep pure, for the earth is our mother and we are her children." One of the most ancient scriptures, the Atharva Veda, spells out, "Mata Bhumi Putro Aham Prithibhyah." Mata Bhumi Putro Aham Prithibhyah. The purpose of sustainable tourism is to ensure that development is a positive experience for local people, tourism companies and tourists themselves. Sustainability thus refers to intergenerational justice, that is, the next generation should have access to at least the same resource base as the previous generation. And intragenerational justice, that is, the socially disadvantaged individuals and groups who suffer the most from the environmental damage are given a special concern. Sustainable development is therefore about creating a better life for all people in ways that will as viable in future as they are at present. World Tourism Organization, dealing with all aspects of tourism, made a pioneering effort in the stimulation and coordination of sustainable tourism development at global level. World Tourism Organization or WTO's permanent activities include regular supply of studies as well as updated information on trends in the various fields of tourism, to its members according to Article 3 of WTO Global Code Ethics of Tourism. All stakeholders in tourism development safeguards the natural environment with a view to achieving sound, continuous and sustainable economic growth geared to satisfying equitability the needs and aspirations of present and future generations. It further says tourism infrastructure should be designed and tourism activities programmed in such a way as to protect the natural heritage composed of ecosystems and biodiversity. I think now you are able to understand what is sustainable development. Both carrying capacity and sustainability are closely linked with each other. Every tourist region has a carrying capacity for tourists, and this carrying capacity varies with the fragility of the area concerned and the nature of the tourist activity contemplated. Carrying capacity of a place or a region may, however, alter or change over time. Technological advances, improvement in infrastructure designs and developments, and modes of transport may also increase carrying capacity over time. Carrying capacity can be defined as the maximum number of people who can use a site without an unacceptable alteration in the physical environment and without an unacceptable decline in the quality of experience gained by visitors. Friends, the term sustainability is very closely linked to carrying capacity. According to WTO, the term sustainability may be defined as the sustainable development approach to planning tourism is acutely important because most tourism development depends on attractions and activities related to the natural environment, historic heritage and cultural patterns of the areas. If these resources are degraded, if these resources are destroyed, then the tourist areas cannot attract tourists and tourism will not be successful. Most of tourists like to visit places that are attractive, clean, and neither polluted nor congested. It is also essential that residents of tourism area should not have to suffer from a deteriorated environment and social problems. National Tourism Policy 2002 has taken into consideration 7 key words to promote tourism in India. Please pay attention. National Tourism Policy has taken into consideration 7 key words to promote tourism in India. First is Swagat, welcome to tourists. Then Suchana, information. Next is Suvidha, facilitation. Next is Suraksha or safety. Sahyog or cooperation. Sanrachana or infrastructure development, and Safai, cleanliness. So these are the 7 key words which our national tourism policy promotes. In the 80s, the concept of sustainable development emerged out of the environmental debate. This reflected a change in the philosophy of development. The 80s also witnessed the deepening economic crisis and debt situation, which ultimately culminated in the structural adjustment programs. Sustainable development has assumed great significance in the development discourse within a short period of time. The Brundtland Commission defined sustainable development as humanity's ability to meet the needs of the present without compromising the ability of the future generation to meet their own needs. The countries around the world are now conscious about sustainability, and steps have been taken to ensure its implementation. Moreover, it is the duty of everyone involved in tourism business to take responsibility for achieving sustainable development. There are three main aspects of sustainable development, namely, first, social and cultural sustainability. This means to ensure compatibility with culture and values of the local people so that the basic cultural identity of the community is not adversely affected. Second is ecological sustainability. This is very important. Ecology and environment are two very important things these days. Ecological sustainability means an overall management of ecology along with generating revenue for the local people, taking care not to alter the integrity of the ecosystem. And third is economic sustainability. This is also very important. This means to ensure that the development takes place through optimum and efficient management of resources. Such management of resources should be able to support the future generations. Sustainable tourism development and economic advantages of tourism are very important and can be a very positive, a very definitive factor for growth. Now, cast a glance at our Indian tradition. India is a large country with a great past and a great tradition of cultural heritage that is today its chief tourist attraction. It can boast of more than 6,000 years of civilized life with large cities, temples, palaces, forts, mosques, churches, beautiful mountains and hill stations, sea coasts, bird sanctuaries, and national parks, fairs like Kumbh, festivals, beautiful sculptures, paintings, and host of other artistic creations. It had for many centuries attracted the curiosity of foreign travelers. Travelers from far and wide used to visit India from times immemorial. In a developing country like India, tourism can become a major economic factor. At the same time, tourism brings together people belonging to different countries, practicing different lifestyles, speaking different languages, and so on. It throws them together, and there is a great mingling of cultures. Tourism has recognized as an industry, and in independent India, the center and state governments have given a push in their respective regions, resulting in a rapid development of tourism. As far as sustainable development of tourism is concerned, central government has formulated detailed guidelines for environmentally sound development of tourist areas. A national strategy for development of tourism was evolved in 1998, and to achieve sustainability in tourism development, main emphasis was given to ecotourism. As I said earlier, ecotourism is a very important factor as far as tourism is concerned. Ecotourism can be categorized as nature-based, ecologically sustainable, where education and interpretation is a major constituent and where local people are benefited. India, a country of geographical varieties, offers several ecotourism destinations. These are well protected by the microorganisms in the ecosystem. The development of ecotourism in many areas of the world clearly indicates that this form of tourism has great potential in India because of the richness of its flora and fauna and the wide range of ecosystems including mountains, coasts, rivers, forests, deserts and grasslands. It is therefore important that the development of ecotourism in the country should be taken up in a planned and systematic manner to optimize its benefits. We will talk about ecotourism in other video in detail. Tourism plays an important role in economic development and creation of jobs in India. Recognizing the need for reviving the tourism policy in 1982 in the changing world scenario, a new tourism policy was announced which lays significance emphasis on sustainable development of tourism. Our Prime Minister Narendra Modi often talks about sustainable development. Even today, he was speaking at the Statue of Unity, Sardar Patel's statue, and he laid stress on sustainable development. The development sustainability should serve as a guiding star for the new policy. The development and management strategies should be so worked out to ensure that tourism largely acts as a smokeless industry and its ecological footprints remain as soft as possible. In 2012, a working group was set up by the Planning Commission to study how tourism can be used for sustainable development, the employment generation and poverty alleviation in rural India. The 12th five-year plan has set specific goals to be achieved through the vehicle of tourism in the country. The new tourism policy lays great emphasis on ecotourism. Though the new policy is led by the governments, it puts private sector in the driver's seats. Tourism is primarily driven by private sector with a multiplicity of stakeholders whose range from micro enterprises to transnational enterprises. The action of these players along with those tourists and local communities determine the overall impact of tourism on the environment, whether positive or negative. The governments, central government, state government and local government have a critical role to play in determining policies for sustainable tourism. The United Nations Environment Programme and UNWTO brought out a publication entitled Making Tourism More Sustainable, a guide for policy makers. This document lists the following aims of an agenda for sustainable tourism. So this document lists aims and agenda for sustainable tourism, which includes economic viability, local prosperity, employment quality, social equity, visitors fulfillment, local control, community well-being, cultural richness, physical integrity, biological diversity, resource efficiency and environmental purity, etc. Thus, sustainable tourism development can contribute to economic, social and environmental growth of a region or local community rather than destroying or degrading the resource on which it is based. Tourism can significantly contribute to environmental protection, conservation of biodiversity, and sustainable use of natural resources. However, it must be based on sound and responsible planning and commitment and cooperation of our governments and private sectors, as well as participation of local communities and society as a whole. Unless we execute our plans, we will not achieve a sustainable society. So friends, we talked about sustainable development of tourism. Please like this video and also comment on this video. I invite your comments so that I can improve it, and also subscribe my channel. Namaskar. Shubh Ratri.